Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. A lot of persons have been calling out the person of Governor Nyesom Wike over his standpoints. Peter Obi and Tinubu is quite glaring that he has no intention of supporting Atiku Abubakar. And Atiku Abubakar have rested his case on that matter. Now, a lot of things are going on. A lot of Nigerians are also telling Nigerians to not allow Obi to escape. They are warning Obi warning Nigerians not to allow Obi to escape. The question is, where is Obi running to? We're going to find out what it is. And Ortom has decided to open up on the agreement he had with the person of Wike, Governor Nyesom Wike. It may be in print, you may not be able to see the video, but yes, this is authentic. And also some other Nigerians as well. Former Senator Shehu have also spoken what is going on in the background. Call it encrypted message, you will not be wrong. But let's start with what Ortom said and what people are telling Nigerians not to allow Peter Obi to escape. Then we'll look at what Shehu said concerning this matter. Shehu Sani, actually, a former senator. Well, according to the news, the executive governor of Benue State and a strong proponent of the Labour Party LP presidential candidate Samuel Ortom has revealed that Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has betrayed the 5 disgruntled governors of the People's Democratic Party by meeting with the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu in the run-up to the general elections. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike met with the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, but Samuel feels Wike is fooling the All Progressive Congress presidential contender. Samuel is enraged by Wike's meeting with Tinubu because it violates the deal reached by the 5 disgruntled governors of the People's Democratic Party to back Peter Obi in the upcoming general election. Wike is my buddy. I'm quoting Samuel Ortom on this matter. Said, Wike is my buddy and will always be my friend, but we no longer agree ideologically. It's like I'm sniffing some sort of breakup. He stated, we promised to back Peter Obi, but he proceeded to meet with Tinubu behind our backs. He's merely fooling Tinubu since Rivers State would never vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigerians are talking anyway. Some person say, the president of Nyesom Wike has only 1 vote. Rivers have their vote. Rivers indigenes have their vote. So they are very obedient that they cannot wake up one morning. They are a Christian state and today they are actually going to vote for Muslim ticket. It cannot happen. A lot of persons have been talking in the background. But let's find out really what Senator Shehu said concerning this same matter. Well, another Director of Administration, Obidati Presidential Campaign Council, Mike Nwafo made the appeal in the press conference in Ifiti, Dunu, saying Nigerians could not afford to allow Peter Obi to escape becoming Nigerian next president. The flag bearer urged, or rather, Nwafo, who hails from Anambra State as the flag bearer, urged people of the state to ensure that they vote for Peter Obi as their son, expressing confidence in 90% vote for him in the entire Southeast. He said, Nigerians, you have an opportunity to redefine and redeem your country. You have an opportunity to buy back that which is stolen. You might never have this opportunity again. You have a man who not only comprehends Nigerians' problem, but analyzes it and adduces appropriate solutions to the problem. Nigerians, please grab Peter Obi with 2 hands. Don't let him escape. This is an opportunity you can't afford to miss because he's the only option we have for now. I am sure Anambra will give Obi 1.8 million votes out of over 2 million registered voters. Select voters randomly in Southeast. I'm sure 90% will tell you they are voting for Peter Obi. Nwafo further expressed confidence in President Muhammadu Buhari's assurance of providing level playing field for all parties as well as the Independent National Electoral Commission to be unbiased. We are not worried about the support Buhari has given to any party candidate. In fact, we would have been surprised if he had done otherwise, if he abandons his party so suddenly. His integrity will be questioned. We only expect him as the president of Nigeria to be a father of all who must be fair to all and provide level playing ground for all parties. So far, we think he's been fair and he will keep to his word. Whereas we trust INEC and expect her to do the needful, we also urge her to look out for those slips that are capable of truncating the election verdict. They must appreciate that this election is different from others. The head of general duties of Obidati campaign, Francis Osoko, regretted increasing threats of violence by those he described as infinitesimally few, urging electorate not to be cowed by such intimidations. He also urged the media not to hype the killings, just as he challenged the electorate not to be scared, but to come out on Saturday to exercise their franchise. In another news, which is probably the last one for roundup, Senator Shehu Sani had mentioned the fact that this whole thing of Peter Obi giving his I take that again very quickly. This whole thing of Governor Nyesom Wike promising Peter Obi logistics and providing also promising votes for Paul. In fact, he literally said Governor Nyesom Wike promised Peter logistics and promised Paul votes. In an scripted message, what it literally means, to me, that's what I perceive. I could be wrong, but we'll meet in a comment section. You tell us your perception to his encrypted message where he said Governor Nyesom Wike promised Peter logistics and promised Paul votes. I think he's referring to Peter Obi as Peter, where he had actually in very bold statements which he made during the campaigns, and he's always flagging up his bridges in River State, where he said that he has decided to give Peter Obi all the logistics required. Any logistics required whenever he comes to River State, he's going to provide it for him. And I think he's referring to Paul as Bola Tinubu, the APC flag bearer, where in some quarters it is being insinuated that Governor Nyesom Wike has told some of his key members to make sure that all votes goes to Bola Tinubu, though he didn't make it public, so people are just assuming. Though Governor Ortom had of Benue State have actually said that he's surprised, that maybe it's just a case of nobody knows really. But if you ask me, a lot of people in River State are obedient. And that's one of the strong points that the PDP is actually using against Governor Nyesom Wike, where they said that at the beginning they were willing to see this whole thing to Southeast, that it was still the same Governor Nyesom Wike that said they should throw it open, because obviously from all indication he also has an intention to also run for that same seat, presidential seat, of which when eventually it was thrown open and it looks as if the votes buying was the money exchanging house was way too much for Peter Obi to contend with, he gently, like a gentleman, left the party for them and went to LP. Now, after the whole primaries, it didn't go down well. Atiku took the day, and it looks as if it's not going to go down well at all. Why should it be Atiku? It's supposed to be another now, but you threw it open at the beginning, according to them. I guess that's going to wrap it up. What's your take? Who do you think Senator Shehu was actually referring to in this scripted message? And what's your take?